Hello, Crowlite. Welcome to a very special episode of Crowl. I'm your host, Al, your Crowlite, and tonight, as we gather under the moonlight, we're reflecting on a day of immense significance, Valor Day. In episode 21, we're diving into the themes of courage, gratitude, and hope. This day reminds us of the bravery and sacrifices of those who came before us, and tonight, I want to honor their legacy while exploring how courage and gratitude shape our daily lives. We'll talk about personal reflections on courage, the importance of gratitude for freedom and sacrifice, and draw lessons from history, including the symbolism of Bataan Death March. Let's take a moment to embrace the inspiration found in darkness and celebrate the strength that carries us forward. Together, let's inspire and spread gratitude, creating wings of positivity under the moon. What does courage mean to you, Crowlite? For many, it's a grand act of bravery, but I believe courage also lies in the quiet strength of facing everyday struggles. For example, I remember a personal story my mother told me about my grandfather, who was a survivor of the Bataan Death March. He is exhausted, hungry, and unable to continue. He stumbled and made a choice that might be seen as cowardice to some, but was an act of immersed willpower. He hid himself among the bodies of the fallen to avoid detection by the Japanese soldiers. This act of survival wasn't just about saving himself, it's what allowed him to eventually return home, to have a family, and eventually lead to my mother's birth. And because of his courage, I'm here with you today. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet determination to endure, to live, and to move forward, even when the odds seem insurmountable. So, Crowlite, reflect on your own life. What quiet moments of courage have shaped your journey? On this day of remembrance, let's take a moment to express our gratitude for sacrifices of those who fought for our freedom. Because of their bravery, we enjoy liberties that were once unimaginable. Freedom to walk our streets without fear, to speak our minds, to dream of brighter futures, and to worship in a way we choose. Personally, I'm grateful for the freedom to connect with all of you through this podcast. It's a privilege to share stories, experiences, and reflections. Also, it's a legacy of the courage and sacrifices of past generations. Let's ask ourselves, how can we honor their sacrifices in our daily lives? Because for me, it's about using this freedom wisely, choosing kindness, pursuing growth, and spreading positivity. The Bataan Death March is more than just a historical event. It's a powerful symbol of perseverance and unity. Despite the unimaginable hardship faced by those who endured it, their story is one of resilience. My grandfather's story, passed down through my mother, is a personal connection to this history. It reminds me that even in the darkest moments, there's hope. Whether those moments are literal, like the fear of physical darkness I had as a child, or figurative, like life's overwhelming challenges, light can always be found. The lesson here is clear. No matter how tough the journey, keep moving forward. There's strength in unity and hope in perseverance. Have you ever noticed how the stars shine brightest in the darkest skies? To me, that's a perfect metaphor for courage and hope. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to lose sight of the light. But just as the stars guide travelers, our inner courage can guide us through tough times. Remember, even in darkness, there's always something to be grateful for. A lesson, a moment of clarity, or a step forward. Let's carry this lesson with us under the midnight skies, finding inspiration in the resilience of those who came before us and the strength within us. Here's what I hope you take away from this special episode. Courage isn't just big, heroic acts. It's about the quiet strength to keep going. Next, gratitude is a powerful tool for resilience. Let's honor the sacrifices of the past by making the most of our present. Lastly, even in the darkest moments, there's light to be found. Persevere and let hope guide you forward. If today's episode resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on your own stories of courage and gratitude. Share them with someone or simply hold them close as a reminder of your own strength. Thank you for joining me on this special Valor Day episode of Crowl. It's been an honor to share stories of courage and gratitude with all of you, and I hope today's reflections inspire you to embrace your own inner strength. As always, if this episode touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need a little light of their life. Let's continue to support and uplift each other, spreading gratitude and positivity under the moon. Until next time, Crowl Lumens, remember, even in the darkest skies, the stars still shine. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.